All right. And welcome to our broadcast tonight. As the Park Place Christian Academy Crusaders have taken a trip down the road to Pelahatchie, Mississippi, to face the home East Rankin Patriots. Our captains have taken the field as we'll wait to get the official call to see who has won the toss. It's like the Crusaders have won the toss and elect to defer to the second half, so your Patriots will take the ball first in this ball game. The Crusaders have started the season so far with 2-2 record. They suffered a rough loss last week to Lamar, but looking to bounce back this week and get another win on the record. The Patriots have had a rough start to their season as they have a 1-3 record after winning week 1. They have suffered 3 straight losses. Crusaders looking to making that a fourth here tonight. Both teams have taken the field in preparation to run out onto the field and get this one started here tonight. And the Patriots have taken the field here tonight as they rush through their run-through and head to their sideline as we await for the visiting Crusaders to do the same. The Crusaders come out with number 5, Josh Jones, leading the team out tonight. That would be why you're seeing the Crusaders take a slow walk out on the field as Josh Jones suffered an ACL tear in last week's game, and they'll be honoring him tonight on the first play of the game as they're going to let him get one last play in before ending his high school career.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would please rise and remove your hats. Tonight we'll be led in prayer by Athletic Director Dan Davis, followed by the national anthem.
Let us pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you at this time. We just say thank you so much for this day. We thank you for our lives, and we recognize you as our creator and maker. And Father, we thank you so much for the young men on both sides tonight and the talents you blessed them with. We thank you for their families who've all come together to lift up these two schools that speak your name and read your word every day. Lord, we thank you so much for that. Bless this country, Lord. Bless those officials calling this game tonight. All the fans, give them safe travel home. We thank you so much for sending your Son to die on the cross for our sins. Lord, in everything that we say and do tonight, let us glorify and honor you. For it's in thy name we pray. Amen.
Tonight our national anthem will be played by the East Rankin Band, led by band director Lynn Dickerson.
Alrighty, and now that we have concluded the prayer and national anthem, both teams will prepare to take the field for the opening kickoff tonight. The Crusaders will be kicking the ball off to the Patriots to start this ball game. Number 22, Presley Craddock. All right, so number 22, Presley Craddock, will be on to kick this ball off for the Crusaders. Crusaders have taken the field, just awaiting the Patriots as they are now breaking their huddle and on the kick deep to receive for the Patriots. Looks to be number 2, Titan Henderson, number 6, Nico Stringa, and that looks to be number 13, Ashton Buffington. All three back deep to receive for the Patriots. All right, we have the whistle on the field as Craddock prepares his team, and this kick is off. Kick's going to be to the right side. Looks like it's going to be caught by number 4, Tucker Logan, as he's going to be wrapped up by a group of Crusaders and brought down just on the other side of the 30-yard line. Probably going to be down somewhere around that 33-yard line. That's where the Patriots will take over for their first offensive possession of the game here tonight. Number 15, Mason Morgan, will be looks to be the quarterback for the Patriots tonight. Number 4, Tucker Loper, looks to be starting running back for the Patriots here. If the Crusaders are going to bring a blitz, the first play is they get to Morgan very quickly and bring him down for a sack there. It looks to be number 65, Jacob Holloway, and number 74, Benji Martin. They got to the quarterback and brought him down there on the play. Number 7, Keanu Timms, got there but just wasn't quite able to bring him down for the sack, but set Holloway and Martin up for the sack there. Patriots getting their offense ready as Morgan's going to give a hard count and adjust here. All right, Morgan's going to take the snap, roll out right on what looks to be a speed option as he's going to be brought down by number 10, Josh Sykes, at about the 37-yard line. It's going to be what looks to be about a 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. Crusaders have put themselves in a good position here to make a stop on the first drive of this game and give their offense a chance to come out here and score first. As we'll see what the coaches have drawn up here for this 3rd down play. I think they're going to walk a man down, possibly in anticipation of a blitz here. As the Patriots are going to pass, you're going to swing this one out right side to number 2, Titan Henderson, but that ball is going to go in and out of his hands and result in a 4th down. Crusader defense able to stay strong there. Got a little bit lucky that that ball wasn't caught by the Patriots, but ultimately going to result in a 4th down and allow the Crusaders to bring out the special teams and get that offense on the field. Number 17, Jack Pittman, is going to be the punter for the Patriots. Number 10, Josh Sykes, is deep to return for the Crusaders. And that punt is off. Punt's going to be a nice high punt for the Patriots, as it is going to take a bad bounce there for the Patriots, as it'll be downed at the 30-yard line. That's where your Crusaders will take over with the 1st and 10. Their first offensive possession of the game. Number 15, Bryson Shoup, will be the quarterback for the Crusaders tonight. Shoup with 735 passing yards on the season. We'll see if the Crusaders will come out and throw this ball early here, if they're going to try to establish that run game and let that run game open up the pass game for them. number 5, Josh Jones, in the backfield with Shoop. Is like mentioned earlier, Jones suffered an ACL tear last week, so they're looking to honor him on this first play of this game. Shoop's gonna throw this one out to number 2, Miles Owens. Owens is gonna be able to make a couple men miss. Is ultimately gonna be brought down at about the 34-yard line, as that play wasn't meant to do too much except for just honor Jones on that one. As we're gonna see him come off the field here in his last high school snap for Jones. As we hear the crowds and cheers from the fans, you can tell how much of an emotional moment this is for. Alrighty, so the Crusader offense will now take over for a second and what appears to be about 6 yards. Cruthard is going to come in at running back as we have Stewart motion over to the right side. Going to hand that ball off to Stewart as he has some lead blockers. He's just not able to make a man miss. He's going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. That'll result in a third and 7 for the Crusaders here on this first possession of the game. Just see if the Crusaders possibly go to through the air here and attempt for this one, as they've had some success throughout the season through the air, and these corners are giving them enough room to where these Park Place receivers be able to make something happen here, as they are going to drop back to pass. That ball is going to be thrown to number 2, Miles Owens, as he's able to bring that one in on the right side. It's going to be down at about the 40-yard line, but that is going to result in a first down for your Crusaders. Crusaders are going to stay in that spread out formation as Shoop takes a pass. He's going to hand off up the middle to number 9, Brady Cruthard. He's able to find a pretty big hole there and take that one for about 7 yards, as it'll be a good first down run for the Crusaders. It's going to result in a 2nd and 1 for the Crusaders. That's possibly a good time for the Crusaders to take a shot down the field here. Is if it is not successful, they'll be able to easily get that first down and a quick yard on the third down play. Shoop's going to take the snap, and he's going to run a read option, keep this one, and looks like he's going to be just shy of that first down, as possibly would have been better off just letting the running back keep it on that one, as the defender just didn't bite on that running back. That will be a third and inches for the Crusaders. It's 3rd and 1, but the Crusaders are going to keep it spread out, try to spread that defense out, as Shoop is going to await the snap, look over to his sidelines for an adjustment. Cruthard's the running back in there with Shoop, as Cruthard is going to get the ball up the middle. He's going to have a small 3 or 4 yard gain, but that will be enough for the Crusaders to get a first down, as they're able to keep those chains moving and keep the ball in their hands. This first down attempt for your Crusaders. So you're going to have a motion off to the right side, as Shoop's going to run a quarterback sneak off to the left side. It's kind of like a quarterback draw there. It's going to be brought down by a host of Patriots for a small 2 yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 8 for the Crusaders. It'll be 2nd and 8 as Shoop awaits the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to the right side. He's going to hit Keanu Timms out of the backfield as Timms is not able to break out of that tackle. Going to be brought down at about the 41-yard line, tackled by number 44, Braden Warner on that one. That's going to be about a third and 2, I believe, for the Crusaders as they just weren't quite able to break through that tackle and get the first down on the last play. But going to bring the offense back out here and make an attempt here to get it on this 3rd down play. Crusaders with trips off to the left. They have a single receiver to the right side. Shoop and Crewthirds in the backfield for the Crusaders. The Crusaders are going to take the snap. They're going to hand off left side to number 9, Brady Crewthirds. Crewthirds has a nice little hole there, and he's going to be able to get this one down to about the 25-yard line for the Crusaders, and that will be another Crusader first down. Crewthirds, the leading rusher for the Crusaders so far this year. He's racked up 257 yards from the ground this year, 4 touchdowns so far this season. He has a pretty solid 5.7 yard average per rush this season. So he has been a vital part of that offense and able to get out there and get his team a first down here on that 3rd down play. We do have a timeout on the field. I believe it is an official timeout. So both teams have made it to their sideline. They're going to get some water and talk over what they're going to do here is we just await for both teams to take the field again here tonight. And it looks like the Crusaders have broken their huddle, and they're gonna come back out and onto the field. The Patriots have now done the same as both teams have taken the field, just waiting for the official blow of the whistle from the referee to restart play here, and we'll get back to business. Crusaders going to come out in a little tighter of a formation with a bunch trips to the right side as they're going to hit number 3, Braden Stewart, on a little swing pass out to the right side as he's able to stretch this one to the sideline. It's going to be brought out at about the 14-yard line for the Crusaders. It's about got around the end there, but just couldn't quite beat that last man. That will result in a first down for your Crusaders. So not able to quite make it around that edge and stick it in, but that will result in a 1st and 10 for your Crusaders from the 15-yard line. They're going to motion Stewart to the left side as they're going to fake that handoff, and Shoop's going to keep it up the middle as he's hit pretty quickly by a group of Patriots. Be brought down for a short gain there. Will result in a 2nd and probably about 8 for the Crusaders here. The Crusaders going to bring an extra man in to block, or maybe even be a decoy here. Is their 2nd down attempt here? Is Shoop's going to drop back the pass? He looks like he's going to throw to number 10. Josh Sykes is not quite sure if he put that one out of reach of him because he wasn't open, or if he just totally missed there on that one. But that ball was overthrown and will result in a 3rd down for the Crusaders. Looked like there possibly was a bit of miscommunication on that one, as looks like Shoop thought he might have been running a fade route, and Sykes ran a little bit of a curl on that one, but they'll clean it up here on this 3rd down attempt and attempt to get a first down and hopefully even a score here for the Crusaders. As Crewthirds is going to stay in the backfield with Shoop. Bunch look for the Crusaders. As Shoop's going to roll out left and attempt to pass. He's going to hit number 10, Josh Sykes. As Sykes is going to be down at about the 4-yard line. That looks like it will be enough for the first down for the Crusaders. And that will be enough for the first down as we get the official call from the field. A big 3rd down play there from quarterback Shoop, and Sykes, as Sykes has been the leading receiver for the Crusaders so far this season. Crusaders going to overload that right side. They're going to have a penalty on that one, as it looks like a little bit of movement on the left side of the line for the Crusaders. Wait and get the official call on the field. That'll be an offsides for the Crusaders. That one's going to back them up a little bit here, but it is first down, so hopefully they'll be able to get that yardage back pretty quickly and continue on to score here on their opening drive of the first half. And a little bit of change is we're going to see number 2 Miles Owens, number 3 Braden Stewart take the field again. The Crusaders going to spread this one back out. Shoop's got a low pass. He's going to hand that one off to number 9 Brady Cruthers, and Cruthers is going to take this one in easy for a score. That'll be the first score for the Crusaders tonight, as they'll take a 6-0 lead as they send the kicker out to attempt this field goal. That'll be number 2 Presley Craddock, who will be on to kick for the Crusaders. All right, number 9, Brady Cruthers, will be the holder for Craddock here on this PAT attempt. And that kick is up, and that kick is going to be good. The Crusaders will take a 7-0 lead after their first drive here of the game, as they're going to send the special teams out to kick this ball back to the Patriots, looking for their defense to give them a little bit of the same as they did on their last defensive position. On the Patriots' last offensive possession, as the Crusader defense was able to quickly get the Patriots off the field. Looking for a little bit of the same right here. We'll see exactly what kind of kick the Crusaders are going to come out here with. As earlier in the year, we saw mostly little pooch kicks and onside kicks. See if the Crusaders will go back to that here, if they're going to continue to try to kick it deeper like we saw to open this ball game up. And that kick is off. Kick's going to be to the right side. Looks like it's going to be caught by their number 2, Titan Henderson, as he's going to take this one to the right side, as he's ultimately pushed out of bounds by number 2, Miles Owens. The ball looked to have been taken out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, so not too bad a starting field position for the Patriots. But due to the shorter kick there for the Crusaders, that's about where they expect that ball to be downed at. The Crusaders defense will take the field here as they let's get another quick stop and get that ball back in the hands of their offense here tonight. Crusaders look like they're going to send a blitz up the middle as number 7, Keanu Timms, gets to the running back quickly, as he's going to be brought down at about the 29-yard line. Big loss for the Crusaders there, as they're going to be able to force the Patriots into a quick 2nd and long here for the first play of the Patriots drive. See if the Crusaders will stick with that blitz here. As on previous play, Timms wasn't even touched, as he was able to just shoot the gap and get to that running back before he even knew what was coming. It's like the Crusaders going to blitz the safety off the right side, as they're going to throw that ball to number 2, Titan Henderson, as that ball is going to be too high for him to catch. Looks like he might be a little shook up on that one, as he takes a little bit of a limp back to the huddle. Crusaders with some good pass covers there, as he really just had no chance to get a hand on that ball there. That's going to be about a 3rd and 15 for the Patriots, as they wait the call from their sideline. Crusader defense just looking not to give up the big play here and force them into that fourth down play and get the ball back in the hands of their offense. The Crusaders are going to send a blitz off both sides. That ball is going to be thrown to number 7. It's going to be intercepted by number 9, Brady Crutard. He's going to be brought down at about the 34-yard line. Big interception for the Crusaders there, and able to get their offense back on the field. Crutards was just able to step right in front of the receiver there and never even gave the receiver a chance to make that catch. As he was able to step in front of it and take that ball away from the Patriots. Crutards now with a touchdown and an interception on the night as he'll head to the sideline to get a quick little break in as the Crusader offense comes back onto the field. The Crusaders will come out in an empty set. It looks like there's a little bit of confusion on the field as they don't have a running back, as they will end up sending Crutards back out onto the field. As the confusion forced the Crusaders to call a timeout there, as I believe somebody possibly waved Crutards off the field, but never sent anybody else in to replace him, so not quite sure if it was a coaching error or a player's error, but Crusaders will live to see another day as they were able to get the timeout in time. They will come over and talk this one over as it looks like they are going to end up sending Crutards back over to the sideline to get a little break in, as Crutards doesn't leave the field much for the Crusaders as he plays both running back and outside linebacker for the Crusaders. It's good to get these players a little bit of a break in as much as you can, as being on that field all night can be tiring and can hurt you in the fourth quarter. It looks like number 1, Wooden's going to come in at running back for the Crusaders. Crusaders going to have a trips out to the left side as we'll see if they'll attempt to throw this ball deep here on this first play of the drive. Crusaders are going to drop back to pass as he's going to air this one out to number 7, Keanu Timms, as he's going to make a couple men miss and take this one in to the end zone. That'll be a touchdown for number 7, Keanu Timms, as the Crusaders will take a 13-0 lead here as they will send a kicker on to attempt that PAT. That will be Tim's 3rd touchdown of the season. Number 22, Presley Craddock, and on the kick is number 9, Brady Crutards will be the holder for Craddock. As he's going to get that hold down, the kick is up. Kick looks to be good with official call on the field as Crusaders will take a 14-0 lead here with 2:49 left to go in the first quarter. Crusaders early in the first quarter looking to get another defensive stop here and put some more points up the board, run away with this one early, and just have an easy second half, as the last couple games have been a little rough for the Crusaders, looking to get everything back on track and back rolling smoothly here tonight. Craddock has got this one teed up as he anticipates the whistle. It looks like he is ready, and this kick is off. Kick's going to be low into that right side. Is this going to be caught about the 10-yard line as it's bobbled? It's going to be taken up that far sideline as he's going to be brought down by number 74, Benji Martin, at about the 25-yard line. A little bit better of a kick there for Craddock on that one than the last one, as he was able to get that ball a little bit farther down the field and make it be fielded at about the 10-yard line. As the bobble on the play helped a little bit. Running number 15, Morgan, the quarterback for the Patriots, will take the field with his offense as they look onto the sideline to get their first down play here. So they're going to run a little speed option off to that right side as Morgan's able to find a little bit of a hole, but he's going to be brought down by number 8, Brennan McCullough. After a gain of what looks to be about 9 for the Patriots, probably what looks to be their biggest gain of the night on that first down play right there. It's going to be a 2nd and 1 for the Patriots. Patriots going to have a extra man in the block here, as they're going to take that snap. They're going to look to throw. Here is number 10, Josh Sykes. Just missed that ball. It's going to be caught by the Patriots as the Patriots man is able to try to make a man miss, but ultimately going to be brought down by number 2, Miles Owens, at about the 50-yard line. Sykes had his eye on that one, took a decent angle, but just undercut that one a little too much there as that ball was thrown right over his head. As it will be a first down for the Patriots. Sykes possibly thought he was going to have a easy 6 points there as he went up to catch that one, just couldn't quite get his hands on it here tonight. They're going to drop back to pass here again as number 1, Dan Wooten, gets in there quick. Number 10, Josh Sykes, dives in there and attempt for that interception, but just couldn't quite get there before that ball hit the ground. That will be an incomplete pass for the Patriots, resulting in a 2nd and 10 from about the 49-yard line. Crusaders defense has played relatively strong all night, minus 1 hiccup there on that first down on the previous couple plays for the Patriots. Looking to continue that strong defense here tonight. Patriots are going to roll out to the right side, and that speed option look again as they're able to break a couple tackles and get another first down. Ultimately going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Looked to possibly be by number 8, Brendan McCullough, but wasn't quite able to catch who made that tackle there.
First down, East Rankin.
That's going to be a offsides on the, at least be on the offense there. That's going to back them up a little bit for their first down play. You can see the Crusaders jump, but they're saying East Rankin did move first, so looks like we're gonna back the Patriots up here and get back to this first down play. As they stripes come in the middle of the field here to talk this one over. Seems to be a little bit of confusion between the refs here on this one. Yeah, so that is going to be a false start on the Patriots. Is that will be a 1st and 15. Crusaders look like they're going to walk down that line, outside linebacker, and a blitz as he does end up backing off on that one. Patriots are going to try to get a little bit of an audible in here as they're going to fake it to the – we do have a flag on the play that looks like it's going to be a delay of game on the Patriots. They just took a little bit too long, tried to change the play a few too many times there, and we're going to back them up a little bit more on this one. It's going to be it's going to result in a 1st and 20 for the Patriots as they've really just shot themselves in the foot on this this one here as they had a nice 1st and 10 look, but 2 back-to-back penalties push them back. Give the Crusaders the look that they want here on this first down play is they can allow them to get a few, but just keep them short of that first down marker and everything will be good. It looks like we're going to roll out, have a pass back to the other side. As that ball is intercepted by number 9, Brady Cruthards. That's going to be his 2nd interception of the night as Cruthards was able to just jump in front of that screen pass and give that ball back to his offense. So after 2 penalties by the Patriots, Crusaders able to jump in front of that one, give the ball back to their back to their offense. And that play will conclude our play here in the first quarter tonight as the Crusaders in the first quarter with a 14-0 lead. Alrighty, the Crusaders have taken the field here after this. They look to resume play here in the second quarter. Patriots now are taking the field and getting ready to line up here. Looks like we just going to be waiting on the chains to adjust here as they did not do so between quarters. So we'll wait on them and then we'll get started here for this second half of play. Shoop and Cruther is going to be in the backfield for the Crusaders. Shoop's going to take that snap and look to passes. He's going to hit number 9. Cruther's on a screen passes. Cruther has some blockers and he's caught from behind by a Patriot. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 11, 12 yards. But that will result in a first down for the Crusaders to keep those chains moving and get closer and closer to that end zone as they're looking to put up another score here in this beginning of this second quarter. Crusaders going to pull those receivers in a little bit tighter, a little bit of a bunch set here for the Crusaders. They're going to motion Timms to the right side. He's going to catch that, pretty much catch the snap as he's going to end up being brought down after a gain of about 2 for the Crusaders. Just not quite able to find a hole there for Timms. Crusaders going to stay in that bunch formation here as Shoop looks to pass. He's going to throw that ball down the right side to number 2, Miles Owens. That ball is caught by number 2, Miles Owens. There's going to be a flag on the play. Owens went out of bounds there, but it looks like he was pushed out of bounds by number 3 of the Patriots. So we'll wait and get that official ruling on the field as when a receiver is pushed out of bounds, he is allowed to come back into the field to play. But we'll wait and see what that official ruling is on the field. The refs have met in the middle of the field to talk this one over. Let's see exactly what they call here. See if they call this one how it should be called, or if they come up with something on their own here tonight. So they are going to put that one on the Crusaders for some reason. Not quite sure why. Looks like they don't quite know what they're doing here tonight. But we'll guess have to take what they give us and move on to the next play, as they are going to say that Owens ran out of bounds on his own. Didn't look like to be the case from where we were standing, but just have to roll with the punches and see what we can do here on second down. Crusaders going to spread it back out here on this second and about 20 attempt here. They're going to motion Stewart over to the left side. They're going to drop back to pass here. Looks like we're going to send this one deep to number 10, Josh Sykes. As Sykes is going to go up to high point that one. Not quite able to bring it in, but he is able to bring in a flag on that one as Patriots getting a little handsy out there in the coverage.
So that will be a 15-yard penalty for the Crusaders, and I believe possibly result in a first down for the Crusaders. Wait and get the official ruling on the field. Make sure that that one is on the Patriots, as I don't see any reason how it couldn't be on the Patriots here. But we'll wait and get the official calling. That is going to be on the Patriots. Alrighty, so it's going to stay second down. They're not going to get that automatic first down here, but it is going to be about a 2nd and 7 for the Crusaders. So able to get back everything you lost on that play before that one, and have a good second down attempt here for the Crusaders. So Crusaders going to hand that ball off to number 9, Cruthers. He's able to find a little bit of a hole and make a couple of them miss. Ultimately going to be brought down at about the 24-yard line. That should result in a first down for the Crusaders. Crusaders going to keep it spread out here on this first down attempt. As they're going to hand that run a read option. Is Shoop's going to keep this one. He's going to get licked pretty nicely by number 4 Loper for the Patriots, but he will have a short gain there and create about a 2nd and 6 for his offense. A little bit easier to come by than that 10 yards here for the Crusaders. Should be going to take that pass, fake the handoff, swing this one out to the left side of number 3, Braden Stewart. As Stewart looks like he's able to find the edge, and he's going to lay out for the end zone. And looks like they're going to say he stepped out of the 4-yard line. Hard to tell from where we're standing, but looks like that one possibly could have gone either way. But Crusaders will have a first down from about the 4-yard line. Cruthers going to come back in and run it back for the Crusaders. The Crusaders look like they're going to run a pretty heavy set formation to that right side, as they're going to hand that ball off to Cruthers on a power to that right side. Cruthers looking to find the edge, as he's just not quite able to outrun Tullis for the Patriots. Going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Not much of a loss there, but not any gain either. So Crusaders We'll draw something up a little bit better here for this second down play, see if they want to spread that Patriots defense back out and try to find a hole to run through. Crusaders will spread this one out. They're going to motion Stewart over to that left side. Shoop's going to roll out right to passes. He's going to hit number 3, Stewart. Looks like he possibly could have had maybe a little bit better of an option to throw that ball. As that one will result in a loss for the Crusaders. Going to bring up a 3rd down. That one just never quite looked open for the Crusaders, as there was a Patriot defender on him the whole time. But see what the coaches draw up here on this 3rd down play, and hopefully the draw up something that'll give the Crusaders the best chance to get this ball in the end zone and take that 21-0 lead. The Crusaders are going to bring those receivers in and bunch them up a little bit, as 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Crusaders are going to roll out right in an attempt to pass. He's going to throw that ball to number 2, Miles Owens. That one's broken up by number 3, Will Freeman. Good throw by Shoop there. Just a little bit better defense by number 3. See if the Crusaders are going to send a kicker out or if they're going to attempt this one. Looks like we're going to see the kicker come out and attempt the field goal here. Number 2, Craddock on the kick for the Crusaders. Number 9, Crew Thirds on the hold. We have that snap. That kick is up. That kick looks to be good as the Crusaders will take a three-score lead here. Going to be a 17-0 ball game for the Crusaders here with 7:41 left to go in the second quarter. Crusader offense not able to put that one in for a touchdown, but they were able to get 3 points out of it, so not a complete loss for the Crusaders, and they are able to capture that three-score lead. Craddock back on to kick off for the Crusaders as he just awaits the Patriot return team. Deep to return for the Patriots going to be number 2, Titan Henderson. Number 6, Nico Stringa, and number 13, Ashton Buffington are deep to receive for the Patriots. Probably will see this one kick down the right side, probably somewhere around the 10 to 20 yard line. And Craddock prepares himself for this kick, and this kick is going to be up. That kick is going to be caught or fielded at about the 12-yard line. As Patriots going to take this one back down the right side as he's able to find a little bit of a hole and make a couple men miss. We're going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line. As it's going to be a decent return for Stringa there on that one, but ultimately not going to be too bad of a field position for the Crusader defense. Is able to bring him down that 34-yard line. Well, it will be a 1st and 10 from the 34 for the Patriots. Morgan will lead his offense back out and attempt to get a score here for the Patriots as they are still scoreless here in this ball game. Well, you're going to run a little bit of a quarterback counter here as he's going to be brought down by number 65, Jacob Holloway on that one. It's going to be no gain for the Patriots.
Mason Morgan on the quarterback keeper, brought down on the play by number 65, Jacob Holloway.
The Patriots going to spread this one out a little bit as they send 4 receivers out. That we might have a possible blitz by the Crusaders here as Timms walks up to that line a little bit. They're going to have a change of play here. Is going to have a run off to the left side as he's able to find a little bit of green room, but going to be brought down by number 8, Brennan McCullough, at about the 46-yard line. That will result in a 1st down for the Patriots. Patriots going to hand that ball off up the middle. Going to be wrapped up by number 52, Houston Jeffries. He brought down for a gain of about 1. Jeffries met him quickly, but just wasn't able to stop his momentum quite. He's going to end up getting a few yards on that one. It'll be about a second and 7 for the Crusaders. Be a run to the right side. Quarterback keeper, he's going to be brought down by hosted Crusaders at about that 45-yard line. Looks like they're going to be able to hold them just short of the first down. We'll see where that one gets spotted, see if they decide to move those chains or not. They are going to signal for the first down, so there will be a first down for your Patriots. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Looks like possibly by the Patriots, but didn't quite get the signal, so not 100% sure on that one, but both teams will head over to their sidelines, talk this one over here. All right, both teams have taken the field after the timeout. Patriots first down play is they're going to take a speed option to the right side. Looks like he's going to be brought down pretty quickly for a little gain. Look to be brought down by number 77, Billy Golden for the Crusaders.
Mason Morgan on the quarterback keeper, tackled on the play by number 77, Billy Golden.
It'll be a 2nd and 9 here for the Patriots. So we'll see what they've drawn up here. We're going to have a blitz by Crusaders off the right side is number 39. He's going to be able to bust that one out for the Patriots. He'll be brought down at about the 17-yard line. So he was able to break a couple tackles and get a big run for the Patriots. Crusaders defense looking for a big play here to stop this Patriots offense momentum and slow them down a little bit here. Possibly another interception or fumble to keep the Patriots out of the end zone here. As their Crusaders have currently been able to shut them out so far tonight. Not looking to give up that first score of the ball game right here. We're going to see a run by the quarterback. He's going to be brought down pretty quickly by number 52, Houston Jeffries.
Mason Morgan on the quarterback keeper, tackle on the play by number 52, Houston Jeffries.
It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. And the Patriots are going to bring in a different quarterback. That's going to be number 17, Jack Pittman in at quarterback. As look like we're possibly going to see a run as he's going to be met immediately by number 7, Keanu Timms. Is going to be brought down for a big loss there as they tried to bring in used to be like a heavier set quarterback to run the ball, but no success for the Patriots on that one as you'll see Pittman head back to the sideline pretty quickly for the Patriots as they had 0 success on that play. It's going to be a 3rd and about 15 for the Patriots as they look to the sideline to get the official call here. All right, we'll wait the snap. We got a flag on the field. We're waiting. See, not quite sure who that was on. Looks like it's going to be on the Patriots. They're going to back them up another 5 here. Should be about a 3rd and 20 after that penalty for the Patriots. Looks like we have a
False start penalty on the Patriots.
a timeout on the field after that false start by the Patriots as coaches are looking to draw something up for them here on this third down attempt. Not quite sure what they have in mind, but not much more you can do than just drop back and hope you have a man come open here on this one as you have about 20 yards to go for the first down. About 30 yards out from that end zone for the Patriots. Crusaders defense looking for another big stop here as depending on what happens here on this third down play, possibly in four down territory for the Patriots. So I'm not quite sure what they have in the kicking game, if they have a kicker who has a leg to kick a field goal from a distance out or not, but we'll just have to wait and see if we get there and see what the Patriots would elect to do. Both teams breaking their huddle and look to return to the field of play here. Patriots going to have four receivers wide, two to each side. A single running back look is they're going to drop back to pass, going to swing that one out to number 4 for the Patriots, resulting in a fourth down. And we'll see if they draw up here on this fourth down play. I mean, they're at the 30-yard line, so too far in to really punt this ball away. Being it's at the 30, most high school kickers don't quite have the leg to make that one, so we'll see if they do elect to try to punt this one and pin them deep there in that corner. If they're just gonna say, you know what, we're just gonna go forward and hope that we can get it, and if not, we're not giving the Crusaders too good a field position here as they. You are going to see the Patriots take another timeout here, as I believe that's their second timeout on this drive alone. We do have 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Crusaders looking for a big fourth down stop here, able to get that ball back, and they're going to look to get that ball back in the offensive hands, go down and score another touchdown, and kind of put the seal on this one here tonight. Is if they can get another score before half with holding the Patriots here, that'll pretty much put the stamp on this one, and they'll be able to hopefully easily glide through that second half and take this victory back to the house. All right, both teams have taken the field again here tonight. Looks like they are going to line up in an attempt to kick this field goal here. It's going to be about a 40-yard field goal. Crusaders going to send Sykes back deep to possibly catch this one if it's short and get a return here for the Crusaders. As we're going to see this kick. That kick's going to be up. That kick is not going to be good as Sykes is able to catch this one. He's going to return it off to the right side. Got a couple big blocks as that actually, being that it was fielded in the end zone, it's a non-returnable ball for the Crusaders. As if it was returnable, Sykes was possibly looking at a big, about 108-yard return there, but that will be a touchback for the Crusaders. And ball going to be spotted at the 20-yard line. And Crusader offense will come out and in an attempt to put another score up here before they take this one in a half. Crusaders offense had a pretty good success here tonight. Stalled out at the red zone on that last drive, but looking to clean that up a little bit here on this drive and put this one in for 6 points. Looks like we had a little bit of movement on the line for the Patriots as they are going to call this one down. Wait, get the official call, make sure that it is on the Patriots here, and that we didn't have a little bit of movement on the offensive side first. So we get the official call that will be on the Patriots. Going to give the Crusaders a free 5 yards to start off their offensive possession here. Always nice to be able to draw up a 1st and 5 play as a coach. It gives you a little bit more freedom, a little bit more ability to try to go down the field. So we'll see if the Crusaders will take advantage of that here on this 1st down play. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of movement on the Crusaders line now. Is I want to possibly push them back, put them back in the original starting point. Is those 2 last penalties just negated each other and wasted a little bit of our time here tonight. But move on and get this first down play hopefully rolling here on this one. Shooting Crewthard's in the backfield for the Crusaders as Shoot takes the pass. He's going to look to throw that ball. He hits number 9. Brady Crewthard's in the middle of the field as there's nobody around. Crewthard is going to take this one down the right side as number 3 is honing in on him, but Crewthard is not going to be caught before putting that one in for 6. That will be another touchdown for the Crusaders. As we'll see if it stands those. We have a flag down on the 20-yard line on the other side of the field. Not quite sure what that one could be on. Maybe a block in the back by another receiver for the Crusaders. We'll get the official call on the field. That will be a big gain for the Crusaders. He waved it off, so that will be a touchdown for the Crusaders as Crewthard was wide open, nowhere in sight on that one. He's able to easily take that one in for a score to give the Crusaders a 23-0 score here with 2:42 left to go in the game as Craddock will come onto the field in attempt to make the PAT. Craddock's made both PATs here tonight and a field goal, as we'll see what he's got for us on this one. And that kick is up, and that kick is blocked. So the Crusaders will not get that, will be no good on the PAT, but luckily with the field goal and the shutout lead so far tonight, that one probably won't come back to haunt them, but we'll see. And Craddock will be back on the kickoff. Kickoff for the Crusaders. We're going to have number 6, Stringa, number 2, Henderson, and number 13, Buffington, deep to receive for the Patriots. The Crusaders, in a odd fashion, are going to send their quarterback out to play on the special teams. Don't see that one too often out of too many teams, but looks like they were just missing a man there on this attempt and had to send him out there.
Ashton Buffington, Titan Henderson, and Nico Stringa back to return the kick for the Patriots. Kicking off the Crusaders, number 22, Jesse Craddock.
Craddock gets his team ready as he lines up to kick this one off, and that kick is going to be up, and that kick is going to be fielded by number 2, Henderson, for the Patriots. So he looks to take this one back over to their sideline. With a group of blockers on this one is going to be brought down at about the 40-yard line. And that kick got there, or Craddock's kick get there pretty quickly, so it doesn't give the Crusader coverage team much time to get down there in an attempt to hold them to a short field position. So seen the Patriots start with overall good field position here tonight, but their offense just hadn't been able to do anything with that field position here tonight. Patriots going to roll right and throw that ball. That ball is going to be caught by the Patriots by at about the 48-yard line. Patriots able to make a good throw and a really solid catch there as he was hit as he was catching it. Was able to pull that one in. That was number 6 Stringa on the catch for the Patriots. He brought down by number 3 Stewart. Patriots going to drop back to pass as he's going to move around in the pocket a little bit, and he's going to be brought down by number 52, Houston Jeffries, after a short gain. But he is going is going to be able to pick up that first down for his team here as there's 2:20 left to go in this ball game, or in this half, excuse me. But Patriots will be able to move the chains on the quarterback scramble and keep their offense out on the field. They're going to roll out right. Morgan's going to have plenty of time as he decides to keep this one on the ground. He's going to take that ball out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. I don't think he was quite able to get the first down here, but wait and get the official spot on the field, and we'll let you know where he went out of bounds on that one.
Mason Morgan on the quarterback keeper picks up 5. Mason second and 5.
It'll be about a 2nd and 5 for the Patriots as he didn't get quite as far downfield as I thought he initially did, but we'll see what they line up and do here on this second down attempt. Crusaders look like they're possibly sending a blitz here as they're going to back out of that, hit a toss off to the left side. That's going to be a holding on the Patriots as that one was pretty obvious. Could have seen that one from the other side of town. That's going to back the Patriots up here as had a big mishap on a run that would have been for gain for the Patriots. So they are going to back the Patriots up here on this one. We just wait for the refs to mark it off, and so that's going to back the Patriots up quite a bit here. As that's going to go from a 2nd and 5 to about a 2nd and 17 for the Patriots. So totally different offensive mindset here on this play than the previous, as most likely see the Patriots drop back to pass here. On the previous couple attempts through the air, the Patriots have ended up keeping the ball on the ground as your quarterback has scrambled around and been able to get some small gains for them. But we'll see if they want to keep this one on the ground or put it through the air here on this 2nd and long attempt. They're going to motion Henderson over to the right side as they're going to drop back to pass. As they hit him on a wheel route, he's going to be able to bring that one in and make a man miss on the right side. As looks like he's going to be able to make another man miss and ultimately going to be able to bring that one in to score. As we had a dirty block down here on the end zone, as we had a couple Patriots go low, and we have a Crusader down on the field. Hopefully that's nothing serious, and we'll be able to see him walk off the field here tonight. It looks to be nothing too serious. As number 1 Wooden is able to walk off the field. Hopefully it'll be nothing too serious. He'll be able to get back in this one shortly, as it doesn't look like he has any sort of limp or anything like that coming off the field. So we just wait for the Patriots to come out of their huddle as the timeout. Crusaders are on the field waiting for the Patriots. Patriots looking to draw something up. Patriots trying to get back in this one. Crusaders trying to keep them out of it. Simple as that. As Patriots are able to put up their first score with 1:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Crusaders looking to get that ball back and put up a score before half again. Kind of let them know that, hey, you got to score, but you're not back in this one. We own this game, and we're gonna keep it that way. The Patriots are gonna go for 2. See if they'll keep this one on the ground or if they're gonna try to get it through the air. Hadn't had as much success through the air for the Patriots tonight. As I have another timeout on the field by the Patriots. Seems like every time we look up, we have another timeout here on the field, but we'll weather through it and we'll eventually get to playing this 2-point conversion here tonight. All right, so now both teams look to take the field here after this timeout. Hopefully we'll have no other interruptions here for this 2-point conversions. We've already had 2 timeouts since the Patriots were able to score. So see them run a 2-point conversion attempt here as they had plenty of time to draw something up on their sideline. Number 4, Loper, going to assist his quarterback Morgan in the backfield as they have one man offset to the left side to lead block as they're going to run a little bit of a speed option off that right side, and Morgan is going to be able to put it in for 2. As that will take our score to 23-8. Crusaders still winning here tonight with 1:21 left to go in the first half. Crusaders return team is going to take the field as this will be the first time you see the Crusader return team on the field tonight. As that was the Patriots' first score of the ball game, and deep to return for the Crusaders. This is going to be number 3, Braden Stewart in the middle, number 2, Miles Owens off to the left side, number 10, Josh Sykes over there on that far sideline.
Number 17, Jack Pittman on the kickoff for the Patriots. Back to return for Park Place. Number 10, Josh Sykes. Number 3, Braden Stewart. And number 2, Miles Owens.
Alrighty, and that kick's going to be off. It's going to be pooched over that right side. Going to be fallen on by the Patriots as the Crusader return team just couldn't get a hand on that one. Not quite sure what happened there. Is they just acted like they weren't even going to make an attempt to field that one and tried to get in there last minute. Now we see the quarterback hobble off the field here for the Crusaders as for some reason they had their quarterback on their return team. It's not quite a smart decision by the coaching staff here, but hopefully nothing too bad there for the quarterback, and he'll be able to return quickly to this one as Patriots offense takes over here at about the 37-yard line. Crusaders defense looking for a big stop, try to hold them out of the end zone as they're going to roll right to pass. That ball is going to be thrown to the right side to number 8 as it looks like we had a bit of a push off on that far side, but no call as he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 42, Jacob McAfee. Going to be a first down for the Patriots. Ball at about the 23-yard line. Crusaders defense needing to stiffen up here and be able to hold this Patriots offense to no score here. Is they've done good so far tonight, and the last drive and this drive kind of not look the same as they did earlier in this ball game, and able to give up some big plays to the Patriots. Patriots going to have trips off to the left side. Morgan takes the snap. He's going to roll right. He's going to pitch that on a little option. Number 4 is he's going to be met by a host of Crusaders and slung down by number 8, Brennan McCullough. So he's going to be down at about the, they're saying the 21-yard line. I didn't think he quite got that far downfield, but that'll be the official spot as be 57 seconds left in the half. As we roll to the right side, we're going to air that one out, and that ball is going to be thrown out of bounds. As that'll be about a 3rd and 8 for the Patriots here. Is almost a dangerous play as that one, as the Crusaders just missed the man off to the right side, able to get to him before that right before that play was off. There's a nice awareness by number 1 Wooten on that one. There's going to be a motion left side by number 12, Brock Tullis. That ball is going to be thrown out to number 4 for the Patriots and be brought down by number 7, Keanu Timms. We're going to see a man down for the Crusaders. That looks to be number 3, Braden Stewart. Looks like he got a little wrapped up in that tackle there, and hopefully nothing serious for Stewart. Hopefully he's able to walk off the field here and get back into the ball game for the Crusaders. Stewart's still down for the Crusaders. It looks to be that it's going to be something on the left leg for Stewart, as hopefully it's nothing too serious, and we'll let you know more as we find out more here in this ball game. As Stewart is up, but Abe is having to be helped off the sideline by the training staff. Hopefully it'll be nothing too serious though. Is never want to see a player get hurt playing the games they love. Both teams have taken the field again here, as just waiting for the training staff and Stewart to be able to make their way to the sideline. It's drop back to pass here, as that ball's gonna be thrown to the right side, just out of reach of number 8 of the Patriots. It will result in a it will be a turnover on down. Sorry about that. Lost track of what down it was with the injury, but Crusader offense will take back over with 27 seconds left to go in this half. Used to be that Crew Third just taking over at quarterback for the Crusaders. His shoot got a little knocked up on that kick return. As we'll see if they want to take this one to a half or if they're going to attempt to run a play here. As Crew Third is under center, so always a possibility that they are going to just kneel this one down. Run that 27 seconds out, take this one to half, and regroup, as we've seen a couple Crusaders go down lately, and that is what they'll do. The Crusaders will just kneel that one down. They're going to take this one to half. hopefully we'll see some of those injured players be able to make their way out to the field here again tonight. But the Crusaders enjoy a 23-8 lead as we conclude the first half here tonight, and we will be back with you to start the second half. Alrighty, and we're back here for the second half of play as the final seconds of the halftime clock tick off here. Will resume play as the Crusaders enjoy a 23-8 lead. The Patriots able to put up a score here late in that second quarter to kind of plunge themselves back into this ball game. Crusaders have had a couple men go down of injuries late in that second quarter. Hopefully those players are able to get that everything fixed up during halftime. They're going to be able to take the field again here tonight. Hopefully there's nothing too serious. As Crusaders will receive here to start off the second half. Most likely see Owens and Sykes back deep to receive. Stewart's usually back there accompanying them deep to receive, but he was one of those players to go out with an injury late in that second quarter. So we're going to be missing him here on this return. But after the last kickoff by the Patriots, the Crusaders will most likely come out in their hands team formation as Patriots were able to recover that kickoff and keep the ball in the hands of their offense. Crusaders not looking to do that again here on this one as they cannot afford to give the ball back to the Patriots and let them get anything going here to start off this second half. The Crusaders are looking to come out here and show what they can do early and get the ball rolling pretty quickly.
Number 17, Jack Pittman, set the kickoff for this evening. Back to return for Park Place, number 10, Josh Sykes.
Sykes is going to be back there by himself as everybody else is up in the 10 to 20 yard range from the ball, anticipating that onside kick. Number 17, Pittman, is on the kick for the Patriots as he lines this one up, and he's going to be off the kick as he is going to onside kick that one. It's going to be caught by number 7. That's going to be off of the hands of number 74, Martin for the Crusaders. It's like that ball is not quite sure who recovered that ball, but I think the Crusaders were not able to get to that one. I believe that the that kickoff was recovered by number 78, Westfield for the Patriots. So Crusaders just not able to put somebody over there and just catch a ball. Not quite sure why we have offensive linemen on the hands team, but be something the coaches need to figure out this week is Patriots will take over for the first drive of this second half. After that mishap, the Crusader defense needs to come out here strong and pretty much shut this Patriot offense down. They don't want to give them any momentum. Don't want to let them back into this ball game as Crusaders once enjoyed a 23-point lead is now down to 15 as the Patriots are going to run right for the first play here, and it's going to be good for about a 10-yard gain for the Patriots. Crusaders defense started out super strong tonight. Seems to be getting a little bit weaker and weaker as this game goes along. Not quite sure if our players aren't quite playing as hard or if this Patriots offense is getting a little bit more motivated or what the deal is. But need to see a spark out of this Crusader team and get a stop here as we're going to see another run to the right side by the quarterback. Morgan is going to be brought down about the 32-yard line. That's going to result in a first down for the Patriots. So they will keep those chains moving. That was Jeffries on the tackle for the Crusaders. See if the Patriots will stay with that quarterback keeper run off, or if they'll mix it up as they're going to run that speed option as number 4 Loper is wrapped up by number 10 Josh Sykes for a loss of about 4 on that one. That's going to result in a 2nd and 14 from the 36-yard line for the Patriots. Big first down play for the Crusaders as they're able to push the Patriots backwards and make them have to fight to get those yards back here on this second down play. Loper and Morgan in the backfield for the Patriots. They're going to look to pass. They're going to swing that one out to number 12, Brock Tullis, as he's going to be able to break that one loose. And he's going to go in for a score as Crusaders tried to jump in front of that one and make the interception. But like earlier in the game, instead of getting the interception, they gave up the score. So that will take us to a 23-14 ball game, as it seems like the Crusaders just can't find it here in late in the second quarter and early in the second half, as they started out so strong. But looks like two different teams out there on the field. The one who started this game and the one who is on the field right now. Hopefully they'll be able to find this one and rein it in as the Patriot offense takes the field in an attempt for this 2-point conversion. Morgan and Loper in the backfield as usual for the Patriots. You see a blitz, and Morgan's going to be brought down. That attempt will be no good, as the Crusaders will still lead this one 23-14. And East Rankin will prepare to kick this one back off. Crusaders have got to find a way to be able to field a kickoff, as both kickoffs tonight from the Patriots have been recovered by the Patriots. And just, you got to figure that out. I mean, it's not hard. Put a man over there that can catch the ball, and they just haven't done that so far. They've looking out there, and we're seeing offensive linemen trying to field these 2-point conversions. Don't put an offensive lineman there to field an onside kick. So we'll see if they swap things up here on this one, as it looks like they put a couple more handsy people over there on that left side where we've seen both onside kicks go so far tonight. And at the rate these kicks have been going so far tonight, we'll just pray that the Crusaders can fall on this one and that we'll be able to see our offense take the field here. It's going to be number 17, Pittman, kicker for the Patriots. He's able to dribble that one. That one's caught by 74, Martin, as he was able to redeem himself a little bit on that one, as he missed that last one, but able to catch that one and give his offense a chance to get on the field. Number 15, Bryson Shoup, will be back in the quarterback, as we saw Cruthers take that last snap of the second half. Weren't quite sure if Shoup had an injury of some sort or not, but it's always good to see him back in and at quarterback for the Crusaders. Crusaders are going to hand off to Cruthers. Up the middle, as Cruthers is able to find a big hole, and Cruthers is going to take this one all the way to the house in for a score on the first offensive play of this second half. We also have a penalty over here back at the line of scrimmage. Is going to be on sportsmanlike conduct on the Patriots. Just totally unnecessary, totally out of the play. But that touchdown should stand for the Crusaders as we await the official call on the field. If that does stand, that's going to be Cruthers' third touchdown on the night. Cruthers having a big game offensively for the Crusaders. That one is going to stand. Crusaders will they're going to get those yards on the kickoff. So you won't see any difference here on this PAT field goal attempt. Number 22, Craddock, is going to be the holder here on this attempt. Number 9, Cruthers, who just ran that one in for the touchdown, is going to be your holder here. Last kick by Craddock was blocked, so hopefully we'll see a little different outcome here as he's able to knock down 2 of the PATs tonight and put a field goal through there, and hope for a little bit of the same here on this one. Just waiting for the whistle on the field to get this play underway here, as looks like the referees have finish up conversating about that last penalty on the play and be able to resume play here. That kick is going to be up. That kick is through, so Craddock will knock that one through to give that Crusaders their that extra point. So the Crusaders will now take a 30-14 lead here with exactly 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Crusaders gave up that touchdown early after giving up the onside kick to the Patriots, but able to bounce back and put a score in and get that score back, keep their lead where it was at, and now they'll be on to kickoff as they should have those yards from the penalty marked on this kickoff, so they should be able to send this one pretty deep. Craddock will be on the kick for the Crusaders, and we'll see where the Crusaders decide to place this one. Probably going to see it down on that right sideline where we've seen it so far tonight. We'll see if they want to mix it up or do the same. It's going to be Henderson, Stringa, and Buffington deep to receive for the Patriots. Is wait for the refs to get us into play here. Is not quite sure if this ball is marked properly on the field. I believe that ball should be at the 45 because we did have a penalty on that last one, and they didn't quite mark it off correctly. Or excuse me, the 50. So the Crusaders are going to, excuse me again, Crusaders will be kicking off from the other side of the 50 on the 50-yard line. We got some boos from the opposing sideline, not quite sure what for, as they did commit the penalty, but that will push the return men pretty far back, heels almost to the goal line here. As we'll see if Craddock has got the leg to put this one in the end zone and allow no return here, as he readies his team for the kickoff, and that kick is going to be off, and that kick is kicked just short of the end zone, going to be fielded by Henderson at about the 1-yard line. So he's going to take this one down the right side as he's got some blockers, but is ultimately going to be wrapped up and brought down at about the 20. Well, he's able to break through a couple, and ultimately he's going to make that out to about the 27. So a good last-ditch effort there for Henderson, able to gain a couple more yards on that return. Ultimately going to result in some pretty good field position for the Crusader defense. Crusader defense looking to strengthen up here a little bit. Been a little rough for the Crusader defense here in the third quarter and late in the second. So looking to rein things in and get back to that defense they were playing early in the first quarter of this ball game, where they just weren't allowing that Patriot offense to do anything. We'd like to see a little bit of that same thing here on this drive. Slate number 39 is going to assist Morgan in the backfield for the Patriots. He's going to take that snap. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to hit number 7, or attempt to throw to number 7. That ball's going to be tipped by your quarterback tonight, number 15, Bryson Shoup, going to be knocked down as due to a couple injuries on the defensive side of the field. They've had to shift things around a little bit defensively here. Shoup not normally on the defense for the Crusaders, but he's going to come in at that right outside linebacker for him here tonight. As made a good play there on this second defensive stand for the Crusaders. We're going to see that speed option off to the right side as Crutherge is going to be able to wrap up number 39 for the Patriots. He's going to push him out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, I believe, maybe about the 20, 29, somewhere around that range. And it's going to be a third and about, well, it looks to be 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14, somewhere around that range for the Patriots. As so far on this drive, Crusaders have cleaned it up a little bit defensively. Knock on wood here, as we don't want to see a big third down play given up here, but let's see what that defense can do here. We'll see if they'll send a blitz here on this 3rd and long and try to rush them, not give them time to get that ball off, or if they're going to sit back in coverage and Patriots take the line as Morgan calls for the ball. He's going to roll out to the right side. He's got plenty of time as we have a possible holding call that's just never called over there on the left side. A little bit of a block in the back. It just sometimes these refs in high school football don't like to throw that flag out of their pocket, like to keep it in there and keep the game going. But it will result in a 4th down, about a 4th and 7 for the Patriots. So number 17, Pittman's going to come on to punt for the Patriots. You got number 10, Josh Sykes, deep to return. Let's see if the Patriots elect to give the Crusaders a returnable ball, and as he catches the snap, and that punt is going to be off. Punt is going to be fair call and called at the 30-yard line. So Crusader offense will take over at that 30-yard line with the 1st and 10 as they look to put another score up, try to create a little bit more separation in this game as they were able to put one in the last drive on Crew Third's big run as he was able to break that one away and able to put up a good defensive stand there. All the momentum is in the hands of the Crusaders as they gave up that score early in the 3rd quarter, but were able to take that momentum from the Patriots, put it right back into their hands, and to be able to hopefully keep that momentum on their side here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback Shoop is accompanied by number 9, Brady Crew Thirds in the backfield. He's going to hand that ball up to Crew Thirds up the middle as Crew Thirds is able to fight his way down to about the 36-yard line. That's going to be about a 6-yard gain for Crew Thirds. Set up a 2nd and 4 for the Crusaders. Got a flag on the play. We'll see what that one is. The official call is I wasn't quite able to catch what happened on that one. The refs have pulled out their notebooks and writing something down and talking it over. Still have got no official call on the field and not really quite sure who this one could be on. So we'll just wait and get that penalty. Looks like it possibly could be on the Patriots as he looks like he's going to move that ball in the Crusaders' favor, but still no official call. That one is going to be on the Patriots, so didn't get what the penalty was there, but it's going to be what looks to be a possible 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul for the Crusaders. So that will give the Crusaders a 1st down. People in the booth with me are telling me that it possibly was a face mask call, so we're going to go with that one. That will give the Crusaders the 1st down, and the offense will continue their drive here. Shoot takes the snap. He's going to fake to Crew Third to swing this one out to number 2, Miles Owens. As Owens is not able to get it. We got a flag on the play as the Patriots are playing a little dirty here. I'd like to see the Crusaders maybe pop them in the whistle here and give them a little taste of their own medicine, but it should be a penalty on the Patriots. Wait and get the official call on the field. Could possibly be on the Crusaders here as they were both going at it a little bit, but it was initiated by the Patriots, so we'll see what that official ruling is. So that's going to be offsetting penalties as they say they both interacted with it, but I'll be honest with you, without my bias, this being a Crusader fan, that one should have been called on the Patriots. End up going to be marking some yardage off for the Crusaders. No reason to do anything dirty here tonight, but if they want to play scrappy, let's play scrappy too and just do it between the whistles. As these teams get a little upset when they get down in this game, and that's what's happening here with the Patriots. They're losing. They've lost a good bit here tonight, and or lost a good bit this season. Don't see too much success on the field, and get a little mad about it. So it will be first down. Where he went out of bounds here is not quite sure what these refs are doing on the field. They looked a little confused themselves, probably more confused than we are up here in the booth, as we have some sort of timeout on the field. Both teams will take it to their sidelines, and hopefully we'll be able to resume play here shortly. All right, so after the penalties, confusion on the field, finally back out here to run this first down play for the Crusaders. It's going to be a first down and about 7 for the Crusaders after the penalty confusion. Shoop's going to take the pass, hand off to Cruthards off the right side as Cruthards going to be met around the line of scrimmage as be a no gain for Cruthards there, result in a third down. Wasn't quite able to get the push up front there on that one, but will be about a third and 5 for the Crusaders. As we'll see what the coaches draw up here. They want to try to get some through the air, or if they want to keep it on the ground. As Cruther just had a pretty good success in both the air and on the ground here tonight. As they are going to drop back to pass, they're going to throw this one to number 10, Josh Sykes. That ball just didn't have enough power on it, didn't get to him. Sykes was open initially, but with the little bit of a arc throw out there, wasn't able to bring in that one. We'll see if the Crusaders elect to go for this one here as players on the field signaling to the coach that they want to go for it, but I don't think coach is willing to go for it here. Is they do enjoy a 30-14 lead. Patriots aren't going to put anybody back, or they are going to put number 2 Titan Henderson a little bit farther back there, as now they're going to walk him back up toward the line. Shoot on the punt for the Crusaders. And with nobody, as that ball is high, Shoop is able to make a couple men misses. He's just looking for a man to throw this ball to. And he's still on his feet. If he can just get this one out. And oh my goodness, he's able to get the ball off, but just couldn't get it to the hand. Number 2, Miles Owens, just couldn't bring that one in. Shoop was running around for his life back there, able to put a stiff arm on a man, able to spin a couple of them out. They couldn't bring him down, but the rest of the Crusaders couldn't get to a wide enough open spot for him to get that ball in there and complete that one for the first down. So that will be a turnover for the Crusaders, as Patriots offense will come out and for their offensive possession. Shoop had the ability to get the punt off there, but looked like he just decided we're gonna try to get this first down. As you did already see the offense waving, hey, we want to go for this. He took that as his opportunity to say we're going for this first down. We're gonna try to keep our offense on the field. But Morgan is gonna motion Henderson to the right side and fake the handoff. He's gonna keep this one up the middle. He's able to make a couple men miss. Ultimately, gonna be brought down by number 7 Keanu Timms. They pulled that ball out before he went down, but these refs aren't letting plays play through. They're calling the whistle dead, calling the plays dead early, and The Patriots are going to keep that ball. That will result in a first down for the Patriots. As if they would have let that one play through, Crusaders would have the ball right now, but they whistled that one dead. So East Rankin will have a first down from about the 43-yard line. Morgan for the Patriots in the backfield by himself. Patriots looking to spread this one out as most of their success has been on the run game, so they're going to stick with that quarterback run. He's going to be brought down by number 15, Bryson Shoup, quarterback for the Crusaders, who has stepped up and came in at linebacker as had a couple injuries for the Crusaders. Going to be a 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. Yeah, stick with that quarterback run as that's been their main success tonight, but he is brought down by number 77, Billy Golden, for a small gain of about a yard or two there. It's going to be about a 3rd and 2 for the Patriots. Crusaders defense looking for a big stand right here as the Patriots possibly are in 4-down territory, about that 36-yard line. So we could see this being where, they have 2 plays to get this first down here. We'll see what the result of this 3rd down play is and go about it from there as they keep empty backfield set, and they're going to drop back to pass. Going to throw this one to the right side as number 2, Miles Owens, jumps in front of that one. Got there right as that ball was hitting the receiver's hands and was able to break that one up. That is going to result in a 4th and about 2, possibly 3 for the Patriots. It looks like they're going to keep that offense on the field. Hadn't seen Pittman, the punter, take the field yet. So from the looks of it, they're going to stay in that spread out formation, try to get that first down. As watching this game, I fully expect this quarterback to keep the ball in his hands and run it. That's where they've had most of their success tonight. We'll see what they're going to do here as they motion over to the left side, and they are going to keep it in the quarterback's hands as he is hit pretty quickly. We'll have to see where they spot this one. This one's really, really close. He was met by a host of Crusaders, and they were able to stop him, but just not quite sure where they're going to spot this one. We'll see what the official call on the field is, and they're going to give it to them. They're going to give the Patriots the first down, so it's going to be a first down from about the 31-yard line. They're going to stay in this spread-out formation. It's worked so far on this drive for them, and they're going to drop back, look to pass here. That pass is going to be thrown behind the receiver. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to result in a 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. As pass game been a little iffy for them tonight. They connected on a wide-open reel route for a touchdown earlier, and I believe both of their scores were through the air, but it's kind of been a little iffy. It's been on plays that the Crusaders have left men open. They've kind of busted coverages on the defense. When the Crusaders play defense how they know they can, the Patriots haven't had success. As Morgan's going to take that snap, he's going to pitch that one off to number 4 as he's able to make some men miss, but looks like he's going to be brought down by a group of Crusaders as we do have a flag on the field. We'll see what that flag is. Being the spot on the field that flag is, looks like it possibly could be a holding maybe. I'm not quite sure. Wasn't able to pick up what that one was. We'll see what. So they're gonna say it was a horse collar tackle. Not able to make a comment on that one as I wasn't able to see it happen. But Patriots will gain some extra yardage out of that penalty. You're going to put the Crusader defense in a little bit of a sticky spot down there. As not much more field for them to work with. They're going to have to make a stop, and they're going to have to make it quick. Looking for possibly a big turnover of sorts here, maybe a fumble, strip sack, some sort of interception, something along those lines to get that ball back in their hands, give it back to the offense, and keep their momentum in this game. They've kind of had Patriots had the momentum, Crusaders took it back, and now they're kind of letting the Patriots regain that momentum here. Is Patriots keep this one in that wide open format. They're going to motion number 4, keep it on the quarterback run again as he's able to bounce this one outside. nobody there for the Crusaders as he's able to put this one in to score. That'll make it a 30-20 ball game as the Patriots will come on to attempt this point after touchdown. So far, the Patriots have gone for 2. We'll see if they're going to do the same here, if they're going to keep that offense out. I fully anticipate that they are going to do so, and from the looks of it, that's what's going to happen. Their quarterback's still in, and I fully anticipate the quarterback to run the ball here. I mean, that's been the success that they've had on this drive, is quarterback by himself in the backfield, spread that Crusader team defense out, run the ball. That's where their success on this drive has been. That's what I anticipate is they motion number 4 right, and that's what they're going to do. 15's going to keep it, and he's going to be in for that 2-point conversion. That'll take it to a 30-22 ball game as the Patriots they've scratched their way back into this one with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 1 point in this ball game, the Crusaders, they enjoyed a 23-point lead, but they've let them come back into this one. They've started the game out playing pretty much great defense, and just haven't done so the second half. They've let the Patriots recover 2 onside kicks. Just little mistakes like that have allowed the Patriots to gain momentum in this game and put this one in an 8-point up ball game. So the Crusaders really looking to clean it up here on this return. Patriots they're going to kick the onside kick. You got to be ready. Got to get the hands up, catch the ball, and get down on the ground. As we most likely see this ball go off to the right side, it's going where number 74 Martin stand in the past 2-3 kicks. So I anticipate it going there again as this kick is off, and that kick is actually going to be kicked long. It's going to be caught by number 10 Sykes on a roll as he's going to be brought down at about the 31-yard line. So that kick played in the favor of the Crusaders. So far tonight, I mean, Patriots have had 2 onside kick recoveries. Not quite sure why they'd go away from it there, but worked out in the Crusaders' favor as they're going to send the offense back out there. And offense, desperate need of a score here. I mean, they're winning in this game, but they need to regain that momentum if they want to hold this lead. The defense has hurt the offense a little bit here tonight, and you gotta stick this one in and regain your momentum in this ball game as they're going to motion Timms off to the right side as he's going to be able to reverse field and find a little bit of a hole. He's going to take this one for about a 3-yard gain for the Crusaders. Had nowhere to go on the right side, so he was able to take that one back across the field for a small gain, but not quite what the Crusaders were looking down on their first down play here as they prepare for their 2nd and 8 attempt here. We'll see what the Crusaders draw up if they want to keep the ball on the ground, try to get this one in the rushing game, or if they want to air this one out, try to give their receivers a chance to run under the ball and take it in for 6. As they're going to drop back to pass. They're going to look for a screen pass to Cruthards on the left side as Cruthards has some blockers as he's able to make a couple men miss, and it's going to be brought down at about the 49-yard line. So it's a good gain for Cruthards on that screen to the left side. He's going to get a first down for the Crusaders, able to keep those chains moving and keep doing what he's done all night tonight as Cruthards has been the main part of this Crusader offense. He scored 3 touchdowns for him tonight, and as tired as he probably is, they got to keep giving him the ball. They got to keep feeding him and let him do what he's done all night. And we'll see what they decide to do on this one. Is Shoop takes the snap, and they're gonna let that ball hit the ground. Got a little bit of a scary situation there, but Shoop was able to quickly fall on it, regain possession for his team. No loss, no gain. The ball fell at the line of scrimmage, so that's just going to result in a 2nd and 10 for your Crusaders. Crusaders with trips receivers over to that right side as they're going to try to hit them for a screen pass as the ball is wobbling around on the ground as it looks like the Crusaders are able to fall underneath it. Said the ball wasn't a forward pass. I'm not quite sure what the heck these referees are looking at here tonight. Done a couple crazy things already, and that's just another one on the list of crazy things that these Stripes have done. So that one will back the Crusaders way up. It's going to be about a second and forever for the Crusaders. We're not quite sure what the coaches can draw up here on this one. Just possibly a deep throw down the field and see if they can run underneath it here. As they're saying, it's going to be a 1st and 10 from where that one was recovered. I guess being that it was picked up at one point by a Patriot and then he fumbled and the Crusaders recovered, that will make it a 1st down. As luckily it is a 1st and 10 for the Crusaders, as that was just a forever situation to the 1st down marker beforehand. As they're going to motion Owens over, they're going to hand that, or quarterback's going to keep that one as he's going to run off to the left side for about a gain of 5, resulting in a second and about 4 or 5 for the Crusaders. Crusader offense, they got to figure it out, and they got to figure it out quick. It looked so good early on in this game, and even though they've still been getting yards, it just doesn't look as clean and crisp of an offense. It looks a little bit sloppy out there. Not sure if players are getting tired or what's happening, but they've got to clean this one up, and they've got to clean it up quick if they want to keep this lead here tonight. They're going to hand it off to Crew-Thirds on the left side as Crew-Thirds is able to come in for that 1st down. But a gain of 7 for Crew-Thirds is he's really put this offense on his back tonight. Through the air, on the ground, he is he's been where the bulk of their yardage has come from, and got another 1st down for his team right there. Is Crew-Thirds is going to come off the field. He's going to take a couple plays and recover. His number 8 McCullough is going to come in and take over at running back for him and assist Shoop in the backfield. Not a flag on the field. Not quite what looks like it's going to be a delay of game on the Crusaders, and back them up 5 here and resume 1st down play. Shoop's going to fake that handoff and keep it on the right side on the read option. It's going to get them back to about the initial line of scrimmage. That'll be a second and about 11 for the Crusaders.
Number 15, Bryson Shoop on the rush attempt for Park Place. Brought down on the play by number 75, Braden Warner. 2nd down.
Shoop and McCullough going to stay in the backfield for the Crusaders. Looks like we have a timeout from the Crusader sideline as they're going to bring this one over to their sideline and talk it over. As things have not gone their way here in the 2nd half. They're really looking to clean it up and take this one to the house with a victory. As we have 38 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. All right, and both teams take the field here again for this second down attempt for the Crusaders. Crusaders backing a running back to accompany Shoop in the backfield. Four receivers split out wide as they're going to motion Owens over to that left side, and they're going to fake that handoff. The Shoop looks to throw. He's going to throw and hit number 9. Brady Cruthers is able to bring that one in. Is going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line. Another big gain for Cruthers on the night as he has just produced all night for that Crusader offense.
Bryson Shoop's pass complete to number 9, Brady Cruthers. Brought down on the play by number 16, Peyton Dill. First down, Park Place.
Crusaders will have a first down from the 35-yard line. As hopefully that play will give that offense some momentum. Keep them rolling here. Let's keep it going. Keep the ball moving toward that end zone and put this one in for a score here. Put another 6 points on the scoreboard and play some defense here tonight. And it looks like they're just going to let that clock run. Maybe never mind. They're going to take that snap, hand that ball off to number 8, Brennan McCullough, who's going to be able to stretch that one down to about the 29-yard line.
Number 8, Brendan McCullough on the rush. Park Place.
So that will conclude our third quarter of play as the Crusaders lead this ball game 30-22 as they are driving this ball down the field, looking to put it in, take a little bit bigger of a lead, but they've let things kind of slip away from them here in this third quarter. Had a pretty solid play a half here in that first half. A couple men went down late in the third half, had some injuries, and looks like that kind of affected the Crusaders as they came out playing a little bit sloppy, but hopefully able to rein things back in together here and take another score lead and get the momentum going here. All right, both teams are going to be back onto the field to resume play here in the fourth quarter. Shoop awaits the snap as Shoop hands that ball off to number 9, Brady Cruthers, who's able to find a bit of a hole, and he's going to take that one for a first down for the Crusaders. It looks like that ball is going to be spotted at about the 22-yard line.
Number 9, Brady Cruthers on the rush attempt. Brought down on the play by number 75, Braden Warner. First down, Park Place.
All right, it's going to be a first and 10 from about the 22-yard line for the Crusaders as they're going to hand that ball off to number 8, Brennan McCullough, who looks like he leaps over somebody or there's something a little crazy there, but going to result in a gain of about 4 for the Crusaders. Going to result in about a 2nd and 6 as they have a man down for the Patriots. Get the trainer on there, and hopefully nothing too serious for the Patriots as hopefully we'll be able to see him get up and walk off on his own 2 feet and be nothing serious. Hopefully he can get back in this ball game for the Patriots tonight. Patriots player still down on the field. He gets checked out by the trainers, and not quite sure where he's injured, but hopefully it's nothing too serious here for the Patriots. Number 78, Westfield, he is able to make it to his feet here and be able to walk off this field on his own 2 feet. Doesn't look to be an injury of any of the lower body, so possibly could have been a head injury or something along that. Always scary when you see a player go down, and always wish for the best and hope that it's nothing too serious. Crusaders offense on the ball and just awaiting the official call from the refs to resume play here tonight. Shoop at quarterback, accompanied by 9 crew thirds in the backfield. Have 4 receivers out wide, 2 on each side for the Crusaders. See what the Crusaders want to do. See what they've called here is Shoop waits the snap. Looks like we're gonna have a flag. Looks like that one's gonna be on the Patriots. As I didn't see any of the Crusader line move. That should be a free 5 yards for the Crusaders, and that is what it'll be. It'll be an offsides on them on the Patriots. So that's going to be a second and pretty much inches for the Crusaders. This might be the play to take your shot here. Play to put this ball in the air, go to the end zone, and see if you can get one of them receivers a touchdown here tonight. They're just going to stick with the run game, hand it to crew thirds, as crew thirds is going to be able to take that one for what appears to be enough to get them a first down. That is, the ball is at about the 10.5-yard line, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. They're not going to have much room to be able to get the first down and not the touchdown here. So touchdown is what you're looking at here on this possession for the Crusaders. Is they await the snap. Is Shoop's just going to give it to crew thirds again here. Crew thirds able to find a little bit of a gap, but it's going to be brought down about the 6-yard line, about a 5-yard gain for crew thirds. Crew thirds moves a little bit slow getting up, but with the touches and carries he's had tonight, that's fully expected here in this 4th quarter. He's done a lot for this team, and see if he can get another touchdown on the night. That'd be if he's able to put it in here, that'd be his 4th touchdown on the night, doubling his season total for touchdowns. As Shoop awaits the snap. Shoop's going to throw right to number 2, Miles Owens. Owens takes this one back cross field as he cuts up, and be brought down at about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Not quite sure what Owen saw on that one, but he did his best to try to do something with that one. Reverse field, just wasn't able to find a hole. wasn't able to get upfield any. That's going to be a 2nd down for the Crusaders. Or excuse me, that's going to be 3rd down for the Crusaders. Crusaders possibly in 4-down territory. We'll see what happens after this one. As Shoop's going to drop back to pass. Shoop's looking for number 2, Miles Owens. As Owens wasn't able to bring that one in. A little bit of contact down there on that in the end zone, but no flag. Refs kept it in their pocket. Probably was the right decision to keep it in the pocket there. We've seen a little bit of physicality out of both defenses in coverage here, so just let them play the game, and that'll result in a 4th down for the Crusaders. They're going to bring on the kicker. They're looking to make this a 2-score ball game, and they feel like the field goal is their best option to do so. Craddock will be the kicker. Crew thirds holding for Craddock. As Craddock puts that one up through the uprights for 3 points. Crusaders will take a 33-22 lead here with 9:37 left to go in the 4th quarter. And that field goal was huge for the Crusaders, as it was able to push this deficit outside of a 1-score ball game. Patriots are going to have to score here. get the ball back and score again to take that lead. So field goal was huge for the Crusaders as Craddock runs from one side of the field down to the other and to kick this ball off. We'll see where the Crusaders are going to decide to kick this one. Craddock has kicked this ball farther downfield than he has so far in the year. Earlier in the year, Craddock mostly kicking little small pooch kicks, kind of similar to what East Rankin has done quite a few times here tonight. But tonight we're seeing him kick this ball a little bit deeper, getting it all the way back there to the return men. So we'll see what the Crusaders do here. As I anticipate them trying to put this one deep and trying to pin the Patriots back deep and give them a long field to have to work with here. As that kick is going to be off, it's going to be kicked to the right side, going to be caught by number 2, Titan Henderson, as he brings this one up the left side and is going to be tackled at the 30-yard line by number 8, Brennan McCullough. Crusaders defense looking to come out strong here in the fourth quarter of play here, looking to force a turnover or a punt here for the Patriots. Crusaders defense is taking a hit with injuries a little bit here tonight, but hopefully they'll be able to hold it down with those backups that have had to come in the game. As they desperately need a stop here. Patriots are going to stick with that quarterback run. Not going to get them 4 here on that first down attempt, as this is going to result in about a second down and about an 8 for the Patriots. That quarterback run is what got them down the field and into the end zone last time. Same on the 2-point conversion for the Patriots. Just put everybody out wide, snap it to the quarterback, and let them run. And we'll see if they're going to stick with that here on this drive. See if they'll stay with what's worked for them, or if they're going to go away from it. I anticipate them to stay with what worked for them last drive, as they stay in that spread out formation. Take the snap. He's going to roll out and he's going to throw that ball to the right side. Almost intercepted by number 42, Jacob McAfee, but that ball is going to end up falling and hitting the ground. Be knocked down, resulting in a 3rd and 8 for the Patriots. Big third down here for both teams. Patriots, they want a shot at this one. They've got to get it. They've got to get this first down. And Crusaders, if they want to comfortably hold on to their lead, they've got to make a stop. So probably one of the bigger plays so far tonight for both teams, as the Patriots are going to come out in that same spread out wide formation. They're going to drop back to pass, and that ball is going to be intercepted by number 15, Bryson Shute, as your quarterback takes this one down the sideline, and he's going to take this into 6. That's going to be a touchdown for your Park Place quarterback, as he has come off the sidelines in place of a injured player, and is able to make a huge play for your Crusaders, possibly his biggest play of the night. Looks like we have some confusion of some sort. Maybe a play was called dead or something. Not quite sure what's going on here. Say we're gonna have we got a penalty on the Crusaders. Not sure what it was. I didn't see anything that happened wrong on that one. They said we had a pass interference. Not quite sure why. Shoup went for the ball. He's got just as much rights to that ball as the Patriots do, but all right, flag was thrown, and there's nothing we can do about it now. Crusaders, they did what they had to do. They made the stop. Nothing you can do about it. Just move on to the next play and try for another stop. They're going to drop back to pass. Quarterback's going to step up and run. He's going to be brought down by number 64 for the Crusaders. That's going to be Bryce Montgomery. Crusader team not happy about what happened on the couple plays ago. Is they thought they deserved that touchdown. They didn't think that that was a penalty, and they're gonna come out here. They're gonna fight. They're gonna try to get that ball back because they believe that they deserve the touchdown. They have a motion right by Henderson. His quarterback's gonna keep it off to the right side. He's gonna be brought down by a host of Crusaders, and it's gonna be a third down for the Patriots. It's gonna be a third down of 5. About the same situation we were in a second ago, and we'll see what the Patriots draw up here. See if they try to get creative or if they're going to stick with what they seem to have done all night tonight, which is stick with the run game. So they're going to roll out right to pass. Quarterback's going to run that one. Looks like he went out of bounds short of the first down from where I'm standing, but we'll wait and get the official spot on the field as we had a possible holding on that play off the on the right end. Didn't get the flag, and that's going to result in a 4th and 1 for the Patriots. They're going to keep their offense on the field and go for this one. They're going to spread everybody out wide. Quarterback in the backfield by himself. Well, looks like they're gonna say he got it. I thought he was short, but had a little bit of a dirty look from the ref here. As he literally just told the home stands that he gave that one to him because they were booing him. But Crusader team will have to force something here as number 7, Keanu Timms, gets back there quick. That ball's thrown up for grabs, and that's going to be out of bounds. We got a flag on the sideline. It's going to be on the coaches as they let this ref have it. He threw a flag on him, and I'm not sure if they even did anything wrong, to be honest with you. He's got a little bit of home cooking here, giving this home team what they need to get back in this one. And Crusaders are gonna have to deal with it, and their defense is just gonna have to come out here and make a nice hard stop. This is gonna be a second down. They're gonna be no penalty yards on that one, and a lot of noise coming from the visitor sideline here as the anger is spewed over to the stands in this game as number 15 is going to roll off to the right side, and he's going to complete a pass to number 39. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 27. That will result in a first down for the Patriots. Be a 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Patriots. Patriots come out in a empty set, quarterback in the backfield by himself is probably going to be looking at a quarterback run here. This quarterback's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to throw that ball to number 2, Titan Henderson. That ball is broke up by number 42. Jacob McAfee. There's a big breakup as Henderson came open there on that one, but defense closed in on that one. Was able to get there, knock that ball out, and that is going to result in a second down for the Patriots. Second and 10 attempt for the Patriots. They have a empty set as they're going to drop back to pass yet again. They're going to throw that ball to number 39 on the right side as he's going to fall down at about the 22-yard line. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain for the Patriots. Going to set up about a 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. Big third down here is Crusaders really feel like they've kind of been cheated a little bit on this drive, looking to take this one into their own hands and get the stop here. As Patriots stay in the single set here in a motion number 4 to the left side. Quarterback going to keep it on the right side as he's brought down by number 7, Keanu Timms, and number 52, Houston Jeffries. Looks like he didn't quite get enough for the first down there, so it's going to be 4th and about a yard for the Patriots. They're going to keep the offense on the field here. They know that they have to go for it to have a chance in this game. 6 minutes left. They're down by 9. They know they got to get a score here, and they're going to stay in that empty set. They're going to go under center, and looks like they're just going to try to draw them off sides there before they take a timeout, take it over to their sideline, and talk this one over. This play is huge for both sides. Crusaders, they enjoy a comfortable lead here, but they know they need this stop. They know that this game shouldn't be this close, and they're looking for a win here tonight. They came out, started the season 2-0, and have suffered 2 losses in the last 2 weeks. They want to get back to winning. They want to get back to doing what they were doing early in the season. And the Patriots, they were able to win that first game, but they've lost the last 3, and they're looking to do the same here tonight. So both teams are going to come out. They're both eagerly await this play, and both teams are going to come out here and give it what they got and attempt to get this first down. And we'll see which team comes up victorious on this 4th and short attempt. Patriots just going to keep it in an empty set. See if the Crusaders want to maybe send a blitz here. Blitz has worked for them at certain points tonight, so we'll see if they possibly want to send a linebacker up the middle. See if you can shoot that gap, get to that quarterback, and get him down quickly. Waiting for the official whistle on the field to start this play, as referees talking something over out here. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about, but they finally have broken their huddle and are gonna take their positions and get this play started here. As both teams are just ready to resume play. Say the Crusaders are going to possibly send the linebacker as quarterback for the Patriots ran into his running back, but looks like he's still going to be able to get enough for that first down here. See what kind of spot they give him. Just waiting for the official call from the field. They are going to say he got it. I would have liked to have seen a measurement on that one. And they are. They're gonna wave the chains crew out to get a measurement on that one. It's just a close call here, and both teams the Crusaders want to make sure that they're not getting cheated out of anything on this one, and make sure that it actually is a first down. It looks like we got a lot of chain to work with here. I'm not quite sure if they're gonna be able to have this. One's waiting to get the official call. And that is going to be short. These referees tried to give this one to the Patriots. They were hoping these coaches wouldn't call for those chains, and they did. Change it on the field. Crusaders are going to take over possession of the ball, as that's the stop they needed. And a coach on the field arguing. I don't know what he's arguing about. Ball clearly wasn't past the stake. And you can't argue that. There's nothing to argue. It just simply wasn't a first down, and that is what it is. Crusaders offense is going to take over here. So the Crusaders take over on offense with a 33-22 lead here with 5:37 left to go in this ball game. Crusaders offense, they would love another score here, let's be honest. But they're looking to run that clock off. They're looking to knock some minutes out of this ball game, and they're looking to get out of here. This one's got a little feisty. Both teams kind of going back and forth. The refs have kind of been a little bit a part of it, not quite calling the fairest of game. Got some of the Crusaders fans riled up here. Got the fans really into this one, and they're just Crusaders are just looking to get out of this ball game, get back to Pearl, and enjoy a victory here tonight. All right, both teams back on the field here. Crusaders going to take over at about the 17-yard line. Be 1st and 10. Shoop quarterback for the Crusaders. Crew thirds accompanying him in the backfield of running back. So they're going to hand that ball off to Crew thirds up the middle. Crew thirds going to have a small gain here, 2-3 yards. It's going to result in a second and about 7 or 8 for the Crusaders. Crusaders look like they're just gonna kind of let this clock run a little bit in between plays, trying to knock some of that clock off. Crusaders gonna hand that ball off to number 9. Crew thirds up the middle again for another short gain. Not much of a hole for Crew thirds to work with on these previous 2 runs. He is able to fall forward, though. He's going to be able to get him to about a 3rd and 5 as the coaches will look to draw something up here to get a little bit of hole for a runner or get a receiver open, something to get this first down here. Is they look to hold on to their lead and get out of this one. Crusaders going to keep running that clock out as Shoop takes the snap. Shoop's going to keep it off the left side as Shoop looks like he's going to have enough for that first down and be able to move the chains for the Crusaders. Got about 6 yards on that one, just enough for the first down for the Crusaders. Crusaders able to move that chain, keep that clock running, and attempt to get out of here. Fully anticipate the Crusaders keeping this ball on the ground here in the run game. And keep that clock running. They know if they throw the ball and it's incomplete, it's going to stop that clock. It's going to keep this game going longer. And they want to get out of here. They do. Not quite sure why we have a clock stoppage here. But Crusaders are going to point that one out because they want the clock running. They want to get out of here. And so we got some movement on the defensive line, but we got no penalty. Not quite sure what's going on here tonight. It's a very messy ball game. Hasn't been the cleanest by pretty much anybody on the field here tonight. And Crusaders know that. Crusaders took that timeout and bring their players over to the sideline and regroup here on this first down play and get back out there and finish what they've started. They came out here, got it going quick, got it to a big lead. They let the Patriots come back a little bit here tonight. They not quite what the Crusaders wanted to do. I know they were looking for a little bit bigger of a victory here tonight, but a win's a win. It doesn't matter how you get it, whether you win by 50 or you win by 2. A win's a win, and that's what they're looking for here tonight as they break the huddle and they're gonna get back to the line of scrimmage and they just are waiting on the Patriots to take the field. Shoop and Cruthers are going to stay in the backfield for the Crusaders as anticipate a run here for the Crusaders. So they want to get that clock running again. They're going to motion Timms over to the right side and hand off to Cruthers up the middle. Cruthers not able to find much of a hole, but able to get about a 3-yard gain and get that clock rolling. That was the most important thing that happened there on that one. He got that clock running again, and it'll be about a second and 7 for the Crusaders here. That'd be an offsides on the Patriots here, as just weren't able to stay at home and stay on sides on that one. So that's going to result in about a 2nd and 1 for the Crusaders. So it's a big penalty, as it's able to give the Crusaders a shorter distance to that first down marker, and that's what they're looking for here. Is just first downs, keep the clock rolling, and get out of here. About 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. Shoop prepares for the snap as he's going to hand that ball off to Cruthers up the middle. Cruthers able to find a little bit of room here, fight forward. He got about a 7-yard gain for him tonight. Just been a workhorse for the Crusaders, as he's got 3 touchdowns here tonight. Some big catches, some big runs. As he limps off the field there, hopefully it'd be nothing too serious, as we like to see him back in this ball game before this one ends. Should be number 8 McCullough in the backfield with Shoop. Crusaders let that clock run down a little bit more, down to 2:30 now, as they say Hut. McCullough takes the ball, able to step over a couple men and break free a little bit there. Get another first down for the Crusaders. Keep those chains moving. Keep that clock running.
Number 8, Brittany McCullough on the rush. On the play by number 39, Jetson Giordano. First down, Park Place.
Alrighty. McCullough stays in the backfield with Shoop. Clock's ticked down to a little bit over 2 minutes here. Hand the ball back off to McCullough, as he not able to get much on that one, but falls forward to about a 1-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 9 for the Crusaders with 1:50 left to go in this one.
Number 8, Brittany McCullough on the rush. Brought down first on the play by number 16, Bill. 2nd down.
Crusaders still just letting that clock run out here. Motion Timms over to the right side. They're going to hand him the ball off, as he's able to find a little bit of a gap. Makes some men miss. He's going to be brought down at about the 30-yard line. Should be a first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Number 7,
Say they're going to spot him at the 30, resulting in a first down. And that first down should do it. That first down should wrap the ball game up. Crusaders should be able to run this one out. Although we do have a flag on the play, so let's see what that flag is. Let's get the official call. Looks like it's going to be on the Crusaders. Haven't got an official call of what the penalty is yet. We know it's a penalty. That's all we know.
personal foul penalty against Park Place.
They're saying it's a personal foul. They didn't give us a number. We're not sure who did it, who did what. Not quite sure if it was even done, but they gave it to them, and they're going to mark them back. Going to be a 2nd and about 15, as Crusaders are just looking to overcome that penalty. a little bit of confusion on the field of what down it is. Chain gang from the Patriots trying to call a third down here when in reality it's first. So get that cleaned up out there is chain gang is just all sorts of confused down there, and let them get it all figured out and let's resume play here. So it is going to be a 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. A lot of confusion on the field. Players don't know what's going on. Coaches don't know what's going on. And Crusaders are going to nail this one down. Patriots have no time else left. So they're able to nail this one down. They want to get out of here. This 4th quarter has been sloppy. Sloppy calls on the field. And they want to take their lead that they have and take it to the house. Looks like the Crusaders will have to take one more snap and nail the ball down one more time to run this one out. Shoots under center, and he's going to nail that one down. And that last nail down will conclude our ball game here tonight. Crusaders are going to win this ball game 33-22 over East Rankin. They took an early lead in this ball game. Let the Patriots come back a little bit in this one, but ultimately able to keep their lead and take this win and head back to the house. That win makes your Patriots or makes your Crusaders 3-2 on the year. As next week they look to take on Leak Academy at home at 7 o'clock. You can tune in here at PPCA Athletics on YouTube and watch that game, and we thank you for joining us here tonight.